We could not be more pleased to have sitting here on our set one of the stars of the new film coming out this Friday, Just Getting Started, starring along with Tommy Lee Jones and Rene Russo in a movie written and directed by one of the greatest sports movie writers and directors for sure of all time, and Ron Shelton. We are thrilled to have the Academy Award winner Morgan Freeman right here. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, sir.
I appreciate.
Really?
Yeah, I know you're double mic'd. I know. That's just better be safe than sorry in that situation.
I see. Okay.
Well, but it's good to see you here. Thank you for being here. If I had to ask you what your favorite sport is, what is your favorite sport, Morgan Freeman?
Golf. It's the one I play. So
okay.
Yeah.
So what game? What is your game? What is the Morgan Freeman golf game? What is it like?
It's like a 26 handicap. That's what it's like.
Okay.
But it's something that I know nobody's ever going to perfect. So I don't worry too much about it.
True. It is some of the most frustrating moments I've ever had is with a stick in my hand.
I equate it to life.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're never going to perfect life. You're just never going to. You keep trying to get better. Mm-hmm. And that's what we do with golf. We just keep trying to get better. The Tiger is back. And look at him. He's still trying to get better.
And, let's talk about Tiger a little bit then. Do you think that he will regain form? Now, we just saw over the weekend with the Heroes World Challenge. Do you think he's going to gain the old Tiger form?
Yes, I do. I think now the first requirement is will. So he has that. The second requirement is will, meaning he thinks he will. So he will. Mm-hmm. And the third requirement is just plain old know-how, which he has a bucket full of.
Yes, he does. He does. And how do you think he looked this past weekend?
Oh, I was so pleased. Mm-hmm. Just the fact that he could swing, hit that ball that far, and not wince.
Right.
He'll get the putting down.
Yeah,
he just got back. So
I know, but you already heard that. My compatriot Chris over there was saying that the odds of him winning, what they go from what to what for the Masters?
Yeah, so a couple months ago he was 100-1 shot to win the Masters. Now he's 20-1.
Yeah, see, another week, two more.
Yeah,
I think it'll be down to probably even.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll be the favorite.
He'll be the favorite by the time that they probably put the jacket on. Have you ever met Tiger? You ever met him?
No, never met him. Huh. We just haven't moved in the same circle.
Yeah, Tiger hasn't been in films, but who knew if you would be at some sort of tournament or golf course?
No, I've been in tournaments. I've been in a few pro-ams. Just that he wasn't in any of them.
He wasn't in any of them?
No, I played with Justin Rose in China. I don't know.
Who else?
I met Ernie Els.
Once upon a time?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite course that you've ever played?
It's hard to tell you. See,
Okay.
I got so deep into this stuff that I built a simulator.
What do you mean?
I mean, I have a golf simulator at home.
At home?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So which one do you like to put on your simulator?
Pebble Beach.
Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
Did you put one in the water on your simulator?
I have put a lot of balls in the water.
I bet you have. Morgan Freeman here on the Rich Eisen Show. Just getting started again in theaters near you. We'll get to that shortly. Are you an NFL fan of any sort?
I'm an NFL fan.
Ish? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have you?
I got frightened like everybody else.
Interesting.
Well, it's a dangerous game, and we only recently are finding out how dangerous. So it's like my girlfriend said. We were sitting down watching. She says, "I hate that I like this so much."
Is that what she said? So, is there any team that you follow when you do find the time to actually watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We pretty much follow the Cowboys.
Okay.
But I'm also a fan of the Falcons and the Saints. Southern.
Okay. She's right around there.
Mississippi boy.
Right around Mississippi, yeah.
Yeah.
And you follow Mississippi players into the NFL?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So we got Dak Prescott with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's right.
And we got Robert Kemdishi
Yes.
with the Cardinals.
Right, Ole Miss. He was just drafted by the Cardinals a
Right.
couple of years ago. And Favre, I guess Favre is Mr. Mississippi in a way. So long ago, though.
Right. But he's just selling stuff.
That is true. You're not wrong on that front. So let's talk about this film just getting started. It's you and Tommy Lee Jones and Rene Russo with Ron Shelton, who, I mean, Bull Durham is an all-time great.
Yeah, and he's almost a character in the movie.
He is. He is. He's been here before, and I just love chatting with him, former ball player himself. What spoke to you about doing this film just getting started, Morgan?
I'm drawn now to comedy. It's a nice change from all this gravitas stuff. And Tommy Lee Jones has been one of my idols for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I've known Renee since about 1995. We were in the same movie picture called Outbreak.
Sure.
And there's not much more you need except a paycheck, and that comes.
And this movie was exactly something like that.
Exactly.
Okay. If I had to give you a choice of Bull Durham or Tin Cup or White Men Can't Jump, which one would you choose from the Ron Shelton oeuvre that you like the most?
Bull Durham. That would be my first choice.
Well, what'd you like about Bull Durham?
Tim Robbins.
Okay. That's which gets us to Shawshank Redemption. Ask the poll question of Morgan Freeman that we asked here all day here on the Rich
Morgan,
Eisen Show.
what's your favorite Morgan Freeman movie?
What's
your favorite Morgan Freeman movie?
Give him the choices.
Shawshank Redemption, Seven, Unforgiven, Driving Miss Daisy, $1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Those.
All of them. Not one? You got to pick one.
I got to pick one.
Got to pick one. Life's about making decisions, Morgan.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Why did you choose that one?
So far away from me.
Is that right?
Yeah, I see that character when I look at the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, I just see me. You know what I'm saying?
Huh. So you became someone else?
Well, I wait a minute.
Okay.
A bit of a caveat here.
Okay.
Because Clint Eastwood, being one of my favorite directors and acting partners, $1 Million Baby was pretty good.
Well, I mean, you won the Oscar for that one, for $1 Million Baby.
Oh, that's right.
That is true. Although Unforgiven to me, I've been talking about it the last 2 hours. That's a perfect movie, Morgan.
Perfect movie.
I mean, from beginning to end. What was it like working with Gene Hackman in that film?
Gene is, I don't know. Actors, the good actors are just very interesting people to be on stage with, and Gene's one of the masters. He's so believable. We had a scene in Unforgiven where he had me tied to the bars in the jail,
Mm-hmm.
and he was beating me
Mm-hmm.
and questioning me. And he came up in one scene and whispered in my ear, "I'm going to ask you some questions. The same questions that I asked whoever that was.
Mm-hmm.
And if your answers don't match up, I'm going to hurt you." I believed him.
Because I think he said, "And not just a little bit."
No,
I'm not going to hurt you, not just a little bit.
Not just a little bit. Yeah, please.
For a split second, you thought maybe he's actually going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that movie.
I do too. Clint's one of my favorite people. Work-wise.
But in terms of,
He's a Republican.
the sports world as well, I don't know why it is, but in the sports world with the sports fans, where the pop culture worlds collide, sports and movies, anytime the Shawshank Redemption is mentioned, though, it feels like there's an emotional tug that you hear from mostly guys actually watching this film. I'm wondering what do you think made that movie so special based on
I hate
your
to tell you,
knowledge about it? Yeah.
it's a love story between two men. It is probably one of the few that gets away with it. There are no women in this movie except the ex-wife. After that, it's just men. And those two bond so closely, we never forget about them. Everybody wonders, what happened to them? What did they do?
Yeah.
Once he caught up with them down in Zewataneo, what did they do after that? Why isn't there a sequel?
Well, what do you think?
What do I think they did?
Yeah.
Probably started some kind of business. What else you gonna do?
They went into business together? Like
Sure.
what, open a hotel or something?
A little boutique hotel restaurant. You know, at the time, Zewataneo was not on the map.
Boating restoration business, perhaps?
That takes a lot of work.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Okay. How many people ask you to do their outgoing message on their cell phone for them, Morgan? How many people ask you that?
Not that many.
Come on now.
Quite a few. Well, I mean, there were a few. I mean, but you know, would you? But what? Clint did.
Come on now. What do you mean?
Yes.
What do you mean?
His restaurant, you know, hotel restaurant up in Carmel.
Clint Eastwood's.
Yeah, it says, you know, so we have this answering on the system on the phone. Would you record for me? I said, yeah, I did.
You did it.
Yeah, and it's still running.
Okay. No kidding.
No kidding.
When you call up his place right now and you hear Morgan Freeman's voice.
Call him.
You want to call it right now? Del Tufo? Do that.
Yeah, we're going to find it.
In the meantime.
And if it's not my voice, don't hold it against me.
Well, we're going to find this out. Give it a call right now with Morgan Freeman on the Rich Eisen show. And before I let you go, Tommy Lee Jones, what was it like working with him?
It was terrific. I as I said before, I've admired him for so long and so much. And you're working with people like that. It's not work at all. It's playing.
Right.
You just play acting, and I do mean play acting.
Right.
So we had so much fun.
Right. Joe Pantoliano is in it as well. Joey
Oh,
Pants.
yeah. Joey Pantoliano.
Yeah, he's Joey Pants, who was in...
George Wallace, Graham Beckel. They were my flunkies.
Yes, you're your flunkies.
Yeah.
Again, when you're playing the manager of the Villa Capri with a mysterious past.
Which was the original title of the movie.
Yeah, right. Now you're just getting started.
Yeah.
Right here. Did you find it, Mike, or you don't have it?
No, we got it.
Now we
Okay,
found it.
give it a call.
Mission Ranch Restaurant.
Okay, give it a call. Here we go. Morgan Freeman here on the Rich Eisen show. This is the outgoing message.
I'm curious now.
Here we go. Let's hear.
It doesn't open until 5 o'clock, so we
So
should
it
get a
should- okay.
voicemail here.
Let's see. Here we go.
Mission Ranch Restaurant.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong
right.
number.
No,
Wrong
wrong
number. Do you want to say hello to them, Morgan?
No, thank you.
Do you still have Morgan Freeman's voice on your outgoing message there?
Did you hang up,
She was
Mike?
gone.
Did you ever?
Mike
You hung up.
Mike hung
Yeah,
up.
hung
on
up
it.
on him. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Never mind.
We were done. Oops. You said oops, wrong number.
But one last thing, I've been wanting to ask you forever.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead. Ask.
Okay.
It's all right. I don't mind. Go ahead.
Easy Reader.
What about it?
on the electric company?
Yeah.
I have no question. I have no question. The fact that I get to look at Easy Reader and say thank you for helping me learn how to read and teach me how that reading was great. I'm serious.
You're a little old for that statement.
I'm telling you, it was the greatest.
Really?
Yeah, working on the electric company with you and Marita Moreno and watching that as a kid.
Yeah. We started out with Rita and Bill Cosby and
How many years did you do that?
5 years.
5.
1971 to 76.
5
Yeah.
years.
Terrified me.
What do you mean it terrified you?
Well, you get to be a profile
Okay.
on television, on children's television.
Yes.
Or just daytime TV every day. You get identified with that. And I really was afraid of becoming
Typecast?
not typecast, cast,
Flat out.
like being there. If that show had kept going, I might still be there.
Imagine my reading comprehension today, what that would be, Morgan.
Okay, but I profess, confess
Yes.
that we didn't teach any comprehension,
Okay.
merely word recognition.
Yeah.
Because the English were a little upset with the show because
Well, I took it to the next level. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate
great
it.
pleasure to talk with you.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.